Advantage Act before the end of the legislative session later this month.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Do you have Gia? Let's do this. Down a little bit. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. It's JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants LLC. And we are here with Craft Around the Clock. So I'm going to wait just a minute or two while we have some people come on. And I did have to get started just a skosh early because, well...
You're not in the picture, Joanne.
I'm not in the picture?
Oh, now you are.
Because I wasn't standing in front of it. Let me find you guys so that I can say hello and see who we have with us. Let's see if I can find my own page here. I see my own page, I just don't see my own live. Let me just go to the home. Hi everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, please say hello. Let me and Nana know where you're watching from. Let's see. Yes, I want to see that live. There we go. All right, we've got some folks with us. Lisa Law, thank you for showing me that the other day. Oh, I forgot to tell Nana, someone stole my picture of, let me turn this off, of the candlestick that I made. You guys, everybody loved that candlestick. I got so many compliments on it, and I appreciate that so very much when you guys comment my page. It makes me feel really good. But anyway, I'm here with Craft Around the Clock, JoJo with JoJo's Rustic Remnants. Lisa Law sent me a message that someone had taken a photo of mine and other crafters. I feel like I've made it, right? They're stealing my work. And they put a picture of it and say, want to buy it, go here or whatever. But it's fake. Fake, fake, fake. If you're not buying it off my page, you're not going to get that. Sorry about the crying in the background. That is Zeus. He's in his crate. And he doesn't like it, but he can't behave, and he knocks everything over, and cameras and cords and all that stuff. Okay, so welcome, welcome. I am going to turn the camera down a skosh and pull my table back as well. I'm working on a swag with denim and orange. I'm in love with these pumpkins.
They took the post down, she says.
Oh, thank you, because I did report it, but, you know. I looked for it because I did want to show it to you. These denim pumpkins are the cutest. I pulled a denim blue mesh, and this is the breeze mesh, the orange that I had left. I am on a pine swag in beige. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for jumping on and saying hello. Appreciate you so very much. Hi, Vincent and Deborah and Mary and Alicia and Elizabeth and Debbie. I know it's pretty already because I just love the denim. But anyway, I wanted to make sure that I could finish it in 45 minutes. So I didn't do anything special. You guys have seen me load a base. It's a traditional pine base and a teardrop. I use two different meshes.
Methods.
I use what?
Methods.
Meshes, not methods. One method, two different meshes. The blue curled, I use the whole roll, and the orange breeze, oh my God, I'm struggle bussing. Breeze mesh was like a half a roll. So we're gonna use some cream. I love these from the other day that I didn't use them, and I'm like, oh, that would be beautiful. I have a little bit more of the cream. I forget what this is called. It's a heather spray. We're going to go in with some lighter orange peonies or peonies, whatever makes you happy. A little bit of soft greenery, as well as my favorite sorghum bush. I pulled out some 60919 because I want to have several hues, right, of the orange. I don't just want one singular color. And then I pulled out some bright orange, some more denim blue, and this is what we're going to use for our ribbons. A 5/8, 5/8 or 7/8? 5/8, look at me, knowing my sizes, of a denim. The fancy panty beige with the denim edge. Love, love it! And the rust in the embossed. I think that's so pretty. It's going to go like this. 2.5, 1.5, 5/8. I love it. So that's what we're going to do. So tonight we're going to focus on loading up this bad boy. and doing our bows. I don't like this sticking way out, so I might have to just see, I don't mind it bent so much, and I'm going to put some leaves here and here because in my opinion there should be some swirly whirly gigs, which is why I pulled out the 60919 because it has that stickage. I'm going to rip the stickage off, wrap it around my stems so it looks like a real viney pumpkin. What are we thinking? Hey Robin, hey Barbara, welcome, welcome. If you wouldn't mind sprinkling the love, I greatly appreciate it. If I miss your questions, I'll go back and answer. Nana's here, so if you need to ask a question and she catches it, we'll get it answered right away. First things first, I'm going to do my ribbon.
Don't forget to tell about your book.
What's that?
About your book.
I forgot to tell you. For those of you who have not been on my page before, or if you're new and you're with Craft Around the Clock, I just released a book on my Etsy shop. It's $24.99, and it tells you everything that you need to know about creating an event. So let's say you wanted to create an event for crafters, or let's say you are helping a crafter and you're part of their committee. This book would be super, super helpful. And I have been an event person my whole life. Since I was in high school. That's where I started. Oh, here's Miss G. I hear a clicker clacking. We're going to go a big bow up the top and probably some hoop-de-hoops down the side. So I'll keep doing that while I'm chit-chatting about my wildly successful book. I'm just kidding. It's not going to make the New York Times bestseller. It's perfectly imperfect, but I will tell you that the content is 100% accurate. It's what I do every single day at my job at the university, working with hotels and all that kind of stuff, and negotiating, all that. So it will be super helpful. If you have any interest in that or you have questions about it, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions. The book is going to give you so much detail. Tells you how I keep organized, how I organized my stuff for my main job, and when I coordinate an event for crafters. This one talks specifically about crafters, but I will tell you that coordinating is coordinating, whether it's a wedding, a shower, a picnic, a family barbecue, or reunion, something gigantic like that. The steps are all the same. There are some steps you'll use and some steps you won't. You could plan a concert with this. If you are a member of your Chamber of Commerce or you're on a committee someplace, I'm going to leave long tails.
Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara. It's the first time.
What's that?
Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara.
Hi, Mara. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for catching me live. Hey, Albert. The salty sister is doing good. She's not too salty. She's had a couple of days of physical therapy. She was a little bit salty the other day with the therapist. But, you know, the drugs are kicking in. They made her wait, and she was, like, pissy about it. It was not good. And Maria is sort of salty on a regular basis. And when she is in pain, meow. You know how it is. You don't want to wait. You just want to do what you got to do so you can get home and get to bed, right? But she's doing good. Nana's been babysitting her since my sister Karen went back to the office. I'm just whipping up a hand bow. I did 2 loops of the fancy panty, 2.5. I'm going to do 2 loops of this. Ugh, this is, I think, my favorite. I think the rust. And I love a 1.5. I'm all about it. You know, I love my 4s and stuff too, but there's something perfect about a 1.5. I don't know. Is it just me? But this embossed stuff is phenomenal. Plus, it's waterproof.
Lost the comments.
Oh, Nana, come watch over here, Mom. You can sit on the side where you don't have to be in the picture, and you can see all the comments. Hey, Janine. Hi, Dakota. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you so very much. Again, I'm going to leave long tails because I don't know what I've got planned. So we're just going to do that. And then I'm going to take this sweet little 5/8 denim. Can you see that up close? Looks just like jeans. My hands are shaking. Sorry. I just got home from work. I left work. I went to the grocery store. I picked up, I don't know, 6 or 7 pounds of chicken. I just came and cook that because my dogs eat chicken, rice, carrots, green beans. So I had to make their dinner, and I was racing to do that, and then they were like, we're hungry, we want to eat now. So I was like, okay, we're going to feed the babies. Then I had to switch into my short britches because it's hotter than Haiti here in Massachusetts. I had a little thingamabobber. So anyway, that's what the book is about. If you want to do any kind of planning for anything, like let's say, you know, you work for your town and you're doing a craft fair or you're doing a movie night, this will tell you all about collecting raffle prizes and sponsorships and all the steps to take to form a committee and who should be on your committee and what to do, everything ahead of time and day of and after, you know, and how you settle all those things out. So I would certainly appreciate it if you would pick up a copy. It's a download, so you get it immediately. I do talk and run on sentences, as you can tell. Oh gosh. And I had 2 typos, but I fixed them. So you don't have to worry about those anymore. You'll probably find some more, but it's okay, because that's me, perfectly imperfect. All right, we have this gorgeous, gorgeous bow. And I'm going to just fluff it out a bit before I get it on, so I don't have to mess with it too much. And I want to get those pieces where I want them. Okay, perfect. So now I am going to take a extra long beige pipe cleaner because it matches everything. And we're working with beige, blue, orange, and cream tonight. I'm going to cover up that ugly zip tie. Give her a twist.
Tracy Bradley. Jojo, can I have your attention for 1 minute?
Yes, Tracy.
Your
What?
whole page was called JoJo's Rustic Remnants. There is a reason I'm asking. Is it is showing you are live. 12/21/22.
No. That's an old thing. You have to go to JoJo's Rustic Remnants LLC. So my old page was hacked, and I am trying to build back my page. So if you're not following and you care to follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure you follow the LLC page. Typically, if you go to the old page, it says we've moved, and it tells you where we are. Okay, so we got that snookered in there, and I'm going to give this a twist right to the back of the spine as tight as I can get it. Give it a few twists.
How to be live from 2022.
I don't know. But you know, it's funny. Sometimes I go to click on a live, and I click on it, and it says live, and the beautiful red thing is going, and then all of a sudden it shuts off and says was live. It's like Facebook doesn't catch up sometimes. So that does happen.
What base did you use for the mesh?
It is a pine base, regular pine base, but in beige. All right, so we've got this beautiful, oh, the rust is killing me. I love the rust, love it. And this sweet little beige and blue fancy panty. Super. Now, I got all 3 of these ribbons from shoplikejojo.com. That is my affiliate with Deco Exchange. Now,
Albert Crab says I deleted the old page and following this page.
okay, thank you. Okay. I am going to take these 2. Actually, am I going to take all 3? I'm going to take all 3. What the heck? Let me push this one over here and here and here. I'm going to line up those 3 because it just lends itself perfectly to that. And I am going to hump them down. Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Hey, ribbon. Do the Humpty Hump. Okay. I'm very tired. Don't judge me. I was at work at 7:30 today. We were running around fixing all the keys for the students, and it was hotter than hot. Even though the air was on, you know me, I'm a sweater. I am a sweater. Okay, so we got that, and I'm gonna do another hump. Like this little tail's gonna stick out because that's my short 5/8, and I'm gonna go back in here and do another one because I love that look. And I'm gonna push it into the center, and then I'm gonna have 2 more little tails sticking out.
Oh, Judy Kinsley, Georgia, I received my PET scan report today.
Yes.
I went from stage 4 to remission.
That is the best news ever. Congratulations. I'm going to use this as a tail. I'm not going to waste it. I think right in here underneath this little cream pumpkin. I think I'm going to put that right up in there. If I don't like it, we can always cut it out. But for now, I don't want to waste it and I don't want to lose it. So I just glued that little tail right under that pumpkin. Rid of that little pumpkin doodle. Okay, so that's number 1. And then number 2 bow is going to go here. Let me show you where we are. Did you just hear that little scudessa? That's like Italian for fart. That was Gia. Just farted right on camera. That happens here in the living room. I got a Frenchie and a boxer. They're little gas bags. Constant. Constant. Alright, so let's do another one right up under here. A little bit smaller, she says. I'm going to try to do it smaller. Let's see if I can do a smaller one. We're going to do little loops. Keep it little. Keep it little. Let's see if I can do it. I don't think I can. I think I'm incapable of making things little. Hey, Robin. The link did not work. ShopLikeJojo.com. It comes to clothing line. No, I know it works because Damon tested it for me. It should, and I'll tell you what, when I put it in here, I did it today. Hold on, I'll put the link in. ShopLikeJojo.com, and then you can go straight from here and wait till it posts. Oops, I put a comma. Dum dum dum. Edit. ShopLikeJojo.com. Enter. And it should come up with a deco exchange. There it is, ShopLikeJojo.com. And I will try to pin it to the bottom. There we go. It's been pinned for you, so you can go there and see if you can find.
Well, Alicia had your link tree.
Oh, and I have a link tree, so you could just click the link tree and find all kinds of goodies there.
She said that's exactly what I put in, but she must have.
Check the spelling, or check to see if you put a comma instead of a period, because I just did that myself. It's easy to do. All right, Mom, you got to keep an eye on the time for me.
I'm checking.
Okay.
6:34.
Oh, perfect. We got plenty of time, people. We're going to bow this bad boy up, and then I think I'm only going to put, I did 2 of that loop. We're going to do 1 of this loop. Then we're going to stuff her full.
She made me a grandma, and now great-grandma throwing her a baby shower Saturday.
Who's having a baby shower? Let me see. Oh, Missy! That is so exciting! Congratulations! That is very exciting. She's the nurse, right?
Jean's here.
Hey, Adrene. How is the weather where you are? A couple of these, just in case I need an extra. I'm gonna zip tie it.
Fine.
That is so exciting to be a grandma. A great grandma. Did she say great grandma? No, she cannot be a great grandma. Grandma. Okay. Cut this off. Get me another one of these long. If you guys don't get these super long pipe cleaners, you're missing out. It makes my life so much easier. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it's a game changer when you're trying to do your wreaths and you don't have to struggle, and like Maybe you don't struggle. I'm a struggler. Got a little arthritis in the fingers and stuff, and when I'm trying to do things backwards and get things where they're going, I struggle. It's a struggle bussin'. Yes, great grandma. Shut up, Missy. You are too young for that. But it's exciting nonetheless. All right, I'm going to snip that off.
Tracy said those are the best pipe cleaners.
What's that?
Tracy
They
said-
are the best pipe cleaners. They're from Deco as well. The pipe cleaners I love from there, and I'm now into these little zip ties. I use giant ones. Why have I done that? When you could get these little ones, they work so much better. Those are also from Deco. Okay, let me get this straight. Get this straight, and then I take this big old honking thing. And I can just sort of stick it in there and float it through anywhere it's going to go. What?
Robin said we had a funeral today for the state trooper that was killed hitting around.
I saw it on the news.
Yeah, terrible.
Awful. It's really just I don't understand. I mean, I can understand why people want to be cops, but in this day and age, oh my gosh. It's like being a teacher right now. There's no respect. And I don't understand. I mean, I don't mean to sound like Rodney Dangerfield, but seriously, there's not a whole lot of respect going on.
Edrine says,
Yes?
just got home from the dentist. Weather today is lovely, but had been very cool. Low 30s last week. Rained
It's been
yesterday, but supposed to be 80 tomorrow and maybe 90 at the end of the week.
Yeah, it's been between 80 and 90 for the last, I don't know, since last week. And tomorrow it's supposed to rain and cool off a bit, which would be nice. 90's too hot for this month. I'm sorry. That should be in August. We are in New England. Take a chill, Mother Nature. Take a chill pill. All right.
Oh, Vivian Duet, I love the burlap and country wood. Can you share the vendor?
Yes. For the
I have
for what?
RA
For the
and
ribbons,
AS,
it's
like
Deco
Julia
Exchange.
Payne, but we keep on.
Hold on, Mom. Hold on. For the vendor, it is decoexchange.com. I put it in the link. I post it at the bottom. It says shoplikejojo.com. That will take you to the vendor where I got these ribbons. The pumpkins came from TJ Maxx, but I bought them last year when I saw them. I bought all they had because I love blue and beige, and I love denim, especially for fall. I think I see Judith Pace
I haven't seen her.
right there. Hello there. I just missed it. Every day my youngest knows it. Yeah, Debbie. It's it's so hard. Pretty colors. How's my sister's doing? Good, Judith, and really well. And I want to know if you read the book. She was my first person to buy it because she's just so lovely and supportive. And I want to know if you read it and circled all my spelling errors. I went back and fixed it. Puppy Echo. What a cute name.
Thank you for commenting on my Puppy Echo.
I love that name. I think it's adorable. She sent me a picture last week. It's such a good name.
Adrienne says, need to order your book. Congrats to you.
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah, Maria's doing well.
Yeah, she is really doing well. Don't you think, Mom?
Yeah, she went from 60-something to 87.
60 degrees to 87 degrees in 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days in
It might have been
movement,
67 to 87. I don't know.
which is awesome.
Yes, Debbie said, did she have her? Yes, Friday she had it.
She had it on Friday and came home the same day. And my best girlfriend from high school
Be careful.
had one on Monday. Same place. Same thing. We're all getting old, people. Okay. Super happy with the bow placement. We've got this, Humpty Hump, and we got the side. Poof, Humpty Hump, okay? Now it's stuffing time. And I want to bring in a lot of the cream and the lighters first because I love it. And I think the cream is gonna make some of the other colors pop.
Judith said, yes, I did, but you had said there was mistakes. You sure do know your stuff. Great read.
I made a mistake on my thank you page. I was tired and I was like, I can't forget to do it. I want to make sure it's done. And you know, when you're reading something, you know what it's supposed to say, so your brain tricks you. So instead of saying the word appreciation, it said appreciate, and it was like the wrong text. I was like, oh my Lord. So I went back and I fixed that. I'm going to pull out these leaves because we're going to use them. I like them. They're nice and soft. And I'm going to start tossing these bad boys in. Super duper love this creamy color, and going to use some more of the leaves too. What'd you think about the elephants? I'm just going to say that word because I don't want to give it away. I talk a little bit about my life and like how I got into what I was doing and blah blah blah. Are you sure you weren't bored, Judith? I am going to put a few of these greens right on top of these pumpkins because I think they're super cute. Love the color. Here we go. My husband had to get a Teamster lawyer to straighten out the comp payments. Oh my God, what a pain in the butt. You know, why do they make everything so hard? Because insurance companies, they don't want to do the right thing. Just do the right thing, right? But no, why would we do that? Okay, love that. We're going to keep on keeping on with these beautiful cream stems. I'm sure they don't want to see a Teamster lawyer coming at them, so why don't they just do the right thing? Because you know why? Some people just give up.
Stephanie Begley says, I have a question.
Yes.
Went to my granddaughter's recital and made
Her
their
bouquets.
5 people asked me, where did I get?
You give them your card or your phone number.
I told them I made them.
Yeah.
I think it's time to get my Etsy page. Just scared. Sure.
Listen, don't be scared. I am not a technical person. I was super scared. I didn't do anything on the internet. The first thing I did when I was just learning, I happened to stumble upon Deco Exchange by accident. And one night I'm listening to him. I go, who is this sarcastic guy? And I just fell in love with him. I thought he was hilarious. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't take that class. I don't know what they'll be talking about, blah, blah, blah. Let me just tell you, I took the class. It is literally step by step. It's called the Cha-Ching Blueprint. Cha-Ching. I think it's called the Cha-Ching Blueprint. If you go to Deco Exchange or Shop Like JoJo, it will take you to the page and you can search for it, okay? The Cha-Ching Blueprint. Take that class. Worth every penny. So here's the funny thing. Very first time my phone went off and it went cha-ching. I'm like, my mother and I are like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. I had no idea I sold something until a day later when I got an email that says, you made a sale. And I only had 2 things on Etsy. It was a huge swag. I remember it to this day. It was Easter. It was all done in beige and like a soft peachy pink with a bunny in a car. It was humongous. And I was like, I don't know how to ship this. I don't know what I'm doing. Went all the way to California. The first sale I ever made. And it was right after I took that blueprint. Because I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. So I took the class and it's literally one step at a time. It's like page 1. Go here, do this. Do this. Calculate that. Like, the steps are so easy to follow. And I am not brilliant, people. I'm just telling you, I'm not. I am not a book person. I could read a book and love the book. And then somebody go, oh, what's it about? I go, I don't know. Like, I could not do that kind of stuff in high school. I couldn't read a history book and then repeat it back to you.
She has 25 items already. She thinks it's time.
Girl,
Judith,
get on it.
Judith said, bored is not what I can
bored?
By reading it, it sounded as if you were talking to me.
I-
You have a very interesting life, and now you met me.
I did meet you, and I tell everybody about you.
Debbie says Damon took his class, and he tells it like it is.
It's so true. It's so true, but really easy to follow. Am I right,
Did
people?
you take the recent workshop?
The strategy one, I paid for it. I just haven't had a time to do it, but I'm hopeful that in August, when my schedule calms down, I'm going to be able to follow it straight through. That's my plan. Because my life doesn't settle down until
How many items
August.
do you personally keep in your Etsy shop? Tons.
I have like 114, but I've been putting them in there for years, right? And sometimes they don't sell. But here's the thing. He will tell you, don't take your stuff out of Etsy. And here's why. People are searching for things, especially around Christmas, that may not be a Christmas item. They may say, oh my God, I'm going to their house on Easter, so for Christmas I'm going to give them this candlestick with the bunny on it so that when I go, I can see it put up. Whatever the case may be, right? People don't just buy.
Stephanie says, it made me feel so good. I didn't think I was good enough.
You're good enough. Trust me. When people say to you, where'd you get that? They're telling you you're good enough. And it is absolutely
Derek
the
says,
right time.
life-changing, made 4 sales since I've taken it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, good, Derek. Yeah, the very first time I met him, I had gone to Crafters Convention. I didn't know Scott. I didn't know anyone. I went there because I was there to support a friend who was on
I just
stage.
sold St. Patrick's Day read last week.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's
We sold Easter at Christmas.
I sold Easter at Christmas, and I'm like, that is a lesson I learned from Damon. Never take it down. Just put it on auto and let
Somebody
it go.
might have liked it, and they bought it as a gift for somebody.
Right. You just never know what they're searching for, or maybe, maybe this year they're hosting the St. Patrick's Day party or whatever it is, and so they want to get prepared and order things ahead of time. So it happens. But the very first time I met Damon, he came up and gave me a hug, and I just whispered to him, "You changed my life." And he just smiled. I'm sure he hears it all the time, but meeting him, he's a kind of a quiet guy, but it was just, for me, it was life affirming. I felt so comfortable in a room, and I went by myself. People, I tell everyone, go by yourself. You won't leave lonely. You just will not. Because people, when you find your people, they just reach out. You just connect with them, and you make these lifelong friendships and business collaborations, stuff like that. I went to the CMC meeting this April, and everyone there, I went by myself. I knew Megan and Jordan, but the other ladies, I just met them, and I hit it off with Candace. Candace, her and her husband do all kinds of, oh gosh, I forget the word for it, but they do all kinds of they sell a lot on eBay, and they bid on, help me, storage units, and they do clean outs for estate sale, all that stuff. We totally hit it off, and we are jibber jabbering on the Facebook and all the things all the time.
You're at $6.49, and somebody wants to know if it costs anything to be in an Etsy shop, like a monthly fee.
There's no monthly fee. What you pay is 20 cents per listing. So every time you make a listing, it's 20 cents. And people are like, oh, the fees are so high. You have to remember that hundreds of thousands of people are brought directly to that website every day. You would never be able to generate that on your own. So that's why I do it. That's why I stick with it.
Debbie Lynette said, I had a customer that wanted to buy her daughter wreaths for all the holiday as a Christmas gift.
As a
get a Christmas card from her.
Yeah, you people, once you find your people too, because remember, if I list a wreath today, it goes, and I pick a segment or a section, it goes to the bottom of the list, right? But when people start following your shop and they're like, ooh, when she posts something, I want to know when it is, it sends them an email that says, JoJo Bigelow just posted a new item so that they can go and look and see if that's something that they want to purchase. Some people will say, oh, I bought this from her. I'm looking to get double doors, or my daughter loved it, so I gave mine to her. Can you make another one? I mean, it's just, you never know what's going to happen through Etsy, and it's really, really, I don't know, I love it. I use it all the time. Let me just show you guys where we are. Let me get rid of this glue string. I'm just adding in some of the lighter orange peonies
Kathy.
along with the
Kathy, I
bright.
don't know how to say her last name. Etsy brings me, if I'm lucky, 3 people a day.
Yeah, which, think about that. You'd never get that kind of traffic on your own. You think about that. I mean, all people are shipping all over the world. You don't have to. I do not ship worldwide. Occasionally, if I know someone and they're in Canada and I know them, I've worked with them, they're on my page, I will set it up for them to order it through Etsy to go to Canada. I mean, if they're willing to pay the fees, that's the thing. It's very expensive to ship overseas. So, I would not hesitate. I would take the course so that you start off having the policies and all that kind of stuff and linking, you just link a separate checking account where just that stuff goes so you can take care of all that kind of business. I need some more of the cream. Just do all the stuff. Follow the direction. It is not hard. I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it.
Kathy's, same Kathy, I used to get a lot more. I don't know what's wrong. 3 people a
Oh,
day
I
is
know.
critical.
This is a slow season, right? It is not unusual for this time of year for people to be traveling, saving their money for vacation. It's not unusual for this period to be slow, but you're going to gear up for fourth quarter and you'll be ready. So I know that 3 doesn't sound like a lot, but oops, I just dropped some glue there. I don't want to burn myself. It is okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. Hold on, I don't need this. Do I want to use the blue? I may not, but I'm going to use some more greenery. I fell in love with this
She didn't
greenery.
say she was fortunate to build up her clients from craft shows. We've done that, but
Yeah, and I mean, I do go and I do a few craft shows. I don't have to do them as much anymore because even my neighbor down the street, she'll buy from me on Etsy. I will refund the shipping and drop it off at her house. Or she goes into the store where my friend owns a store and my stuff is in there, right? I love this
3
green
is
in here.
better than 0.
Exactly. 3 is always better than 0. So I highly encourage people, and I would only say that because that was my experience with it. I am not a technical person. I'm not like, oh my God, a book reader or whatever. But what happened to me is that I was home during COVID and I was still working, but I was working from home. So I had the opportunity to be able to take that time.
Dawn says
And do
I
it.
just ordered 11 of those boxwood bushes.
This one, I love this mini boxwood. If they had cases of it, I would buy it by the case. This is one of those greeneries where I'd be like, yes, I'll take all you have in the store, please. Absolutely love it. I want to dull down just a little bit of the brighter orange. I love it, but I want to just dim it down with the greenery. I don't
Who's
think
that
I'm going to...
cute guy behind you, and how much is he?
This guy right here, he is in the shop, and I think it's 65. It's either 60 or 65 or 55.
$6.55, Joe.
Okay. Yes, isn't he the cutest? I love him. I love the bandana with him. Okay, so we have 5 minutes, and we're almost finished. I want to continue to add this greenery. I changed my mind on the blue. And what I'll do is, I like to let it sit for a day and then decide whether or not I'm going to add in any
He
60919.
said all 7 Michaels around me were sold. I have to order it online.
Oh, did you? It's so good. It's so good, Dawn. It breaks down super nice. I don't think that I'm going to add the 60919 in this. I think that I love the way this greenery softened it. And I think I'm going to leave that. I've got one more cream that I'm going to use underneath.
56.
Okay, it's fine. We got 4 minutes. And
Thank you so much for talking.
of
to
course.
us about things. You're a blessing.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'll talk about anything. Listen, I'm an open book.
I want to see what greenery.
Oh, I just stuck it in the glue. Hold on. It is from Michaels. Hold on. I'll give you the ticket. It's called a mini boxwood. And mini boxwood. It's $4.99 regularly, but right now it's 50% off. And I'm not sure which number to give you because there are several. But let me give you this number. 732-398. 732-398. There is another number here. It's quite lengthy. I'll go slow. 01650 202308. So I think that means 01650 2023 August. I think that's what that means. But look up 732-398. That's what I would look up. Because I ran out of it. And now I'm like, oh, because I love that stuff. All right, guys.
I looked up mini boxwood by Ashley. It came right up.
Oh, mini boxwood by Ashland. I may add a little bit of this. I'm going to break this bad boy down. And that is going to be it for me tonight, guys. We have the Craft Around the Clock. If you go to that free page, you can follow people crafting, doing many different things. Almost 24 hours a day. It's like 12 hours a day. They start at like 6-7:30 in the morning, and they just continue to craft all day long. So feel free to join Craft Around the Clock. I think it's called Craft Around the Clock TV, actually. I want to go back in there and add a few little pokes of this because it's nice and creamy colored. It gives me a little bit of a boho feel. And if anybody knows, ouch, I burnt myself, who's up next, please feel free to post that person's
Judith
page.
says, I love him. I want him. Please cannot find it.
Okay, I will send it to you. Okay. He's probably not in my shop. For some reason, I think
Do you
I
do
just posted
special
them there.
orders?
What?
Do you do special orders?
Yes, I do. You have to just call me and tell me what you want. I set it up in Etsy, and then you pay for it. And then, especially if I have to order stuff, you'll have to pay for it in advance. And then I get it done ASAP and ship it out.
$6.59.
Okay, it is 6:59. My time is officially up in 60 seconds. And I'm going to give you a view of what I got going on. So we got 2 giant bows. Can I get the whole thing in? Let's see. Right? It's so pretty. I love the softness with the denim, the light orange and the darker. That rust color is fantastic. So there you can see the big bow up top. I love the denim pumpkins, the little creamy one on the bottom. And that is that, my friends. Yeah, this mini boxwood, fantastic. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on and joining me. It means the world to me. I appreciate you all so very much. Please feel free to follow and share and do all those things that Facebook loves. JoJo's Rustic Remnants LLC. Again, I'm JoJo. Nana's in the background reading my comments. Judy, I will ship that out to you. You guys take care. Have a great day. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you soon. Bye. I can't reach you. Bye.